Hello and welcome to a Life More Boaty. Well, we are still here at the Düsseldorf Boat Show and we have a rather spectacular boat which is brand spanking new. It is the Aquador 400 HT. Now I have the rest of this range on the channel and they are really spectacular. Personally, if I was going to buy another boat, I think it would be one of these. Sadly not the 400 HT because that's not in my price range. But we start externally, look at this incredible that's the people from Aquador. Got this incredible bathing platform with stern lounger. Really incredible. So this whole section lifts up, which we'll quickly show you. So here you go, this is opening. We'll only open it a little bit so we can have a look in there. But there you go, that gives you access to the engine bay, but you then need to lift up that second hatch to gain full access. So it's pretty impressive. So it's like that, that does give you access to the engine bay. Now you can take away the aft lounger here, the aft dinette, and put a sun lounger in there, which gives you the same ability to effectively lift it up, and then you can put a small tender in there. Engine options we'll cover off when we're in the engine bay. Side decks up there, overhang from the hard top there, and you can see right at the top there you've got a camera and a floodlight. But what a great area. And the other thing I wanted to show you actually, which is very Scandinavian, is the stern anchor. So a lot of the Scandinavians anchor via the stern, so in there is an anchor that you throw over the back, and then you can effectively get up the side deck and round that side. But we will crack on because there are people wanting to come on board. So go straight through here. There is a gate, so you can close this off, and as I say, you can gain access through to the side deck. We then have two aft sunroofs in here, and then this really spectacular dinette area, plus this very clever system where you can see the canopy sits in there and it then zips in around this track around the back here, so you can close this entire area in. Obviously if it's wet you can take the cushions off, but it means you can enclose this entire truly spectacular deck area. So fridge down there, engine access in there, which we'll have a look at on the way out, and then there is a very clever, actually let's have a quick technical space. So basically this is a bit like your hold that you used to have, or lazarette, but loads of space and access to all the electronics and systems. But great to have that inboard, and also then have inboard engines as well. While we're down here, fridge over there, you can see this is a high-low table that folds in and out. Storage in and around all these seats, and it is quite clever as well because if you lift the seat up, the liner stays there, which is really neat, so it's quite quick and easy to gain access. If we then move forward, we then have another little sort of morning coffee area there, which is great because you have these opening side windows on both sides, and then also you have this absolutely vast, dare I say it, sliding T-top section. So there's a big sliding roof here, and then a second sliding roof over that side. So covering off the galley, which we missed earlier because there was somebody in the way. So very nice galley, the way it feeds across to this dining area here, and then straight out to the aft dinette as well. Lovely stainless sink, double burner Wallace diesel hob, which is really nice, so you're not having gas on board. Storage bin in there, and then neatly hidden under here, cutlery drawer. The usual array of drawers and bits and pieces as you would expect. Fridge down there, and there's a second drawer fridge in there. So engine bay we'll have a look at on the way out. And then again, this is such a great area, it's shared here, so you can be really social with whoever's driving the boat or navigating. Nice grab rail as you come up here. Both of these seats slide backwards and forwards, and they both have folding bolsters. Great driving position. So obviously throttle controllers, she's on Volvo Pentas, but as I mentioned you can have outboards, joystick controller, proportional bow thruster, usual selection of Carling switches, not Carling, solenoid switches, sorry, down here, and then a couple of Garmin MFDs and a really nice view forwards. We go down below deck, 3 steps down takes us into this very nice, very open plan, typically Scandi styled cabin. Very big double berth forwards, nice little nook seat down there, plenty of acres of headroom. In fact, I'm 1.73 m, which is 5'8", so there's plenty of room there, and you can see there's a little bit of storage down the side there, plenty of light from the hull windows, deck hatch and that mirror. More hull windows on that side, more storage underneath the bed, very, very large locker down there. Behind us is the shared heads, so this is the heads for both, or all three cabins in fact. This is a 3 double cabin boat, which is pretty impressive. Little loo down there, and a very neat little, actually, we had this on our broom, this little glass or perspex door rolls round on a circular system, so no mucky old shower curtain. Get a bit more space because it's circular, because obviously it eats in a little bit into the space, but it does keep the floor nice and dry, which is really neat. So we come out the bathroom, and I'll take a few steps back, sit on the bed. You'll notice we have 2 doors either side. So this is effectively the lesser of the 2 cabins, simply because there's a little bit more intrusion from the helm station, but you do still get very, very large double berth, 3 sections of hull window, little nook seat again, and a wardrobe over there. And then on the other side here we have effectively the second cabin. Again, same thing, nook seat, benefiting from those 3 hull windows and a little opener down there, but a very, very large double berth, and there is standing headroom. And where I'm standing there's full headroom, same as the rest of the cabin, and then down there you can see decent size double berth, but really impressive. So it's 3 double cabin, single heads nevertheless, but 3 double cabin 40-foot boat, which is really nice, and it's so open and light. So we'll try and sneak back round if we can. We'll have a sneak around the side deck. Must remember to come back and look at the engines before we go. Sorry about this, but it is such a popular boat. So if I stop at the top here for a moment, you can see those rear sliding sunroofs. Still space on top for your radar arch, or your radar, and your solar panels up here. There is the aperture for both of those glass sliding sunroofs, pretty impressive. And then right the way forward, and this is what they do so well. The rail is set outboard. Normally they mount the rail on the top here, so it comes up like this. Because they've mounted it outboard, it just gives you a little bit more room without making the deck so wide. Lovely pop-up bolsters there, right the way forward. I'll do my best not to fall off. Turn it round and you can see, there you go. Very, very nice, very stylish. Quite a beam on it, to be fair. We'll crack back down this side and see if we can sneak a look in the engines. Right, yes, so we'll drop down here, run backwards over here, and then we can have a look at the engines. So here we have access, quick access I should say, to the engine bay. So if we open that up, and then I'll put my light on and we drop ourselves down into here. This is sort of an inboard service access point for the engines. Now down here you can see this is the inboard engine access. As I mentioned, there are outboard options available, and they are 270 or 350 on twins, but in here we have a couple of D4 320s. I think there is a 440 diesel option as well, twin of those, and there's plenty of storage around the back here, and you can gain access through that hatch or that hydraulic ram we looked at the back. So let me just climb myself out of here. While I'm doing that, shut that back down, and then we will say thank you very much to Aquador for letting us have a look around this rather splendid 400 HT. Really, really beautiful boat. So I hope you've liked the tour. If you have liked the tour, do please like and subscribe. It makes a massive difference to us on the channel. We travel around the world filming all these boat videos. Thank you very much. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time round.